What if the darkest superhero wasn't evil, but brutally honest? Meet the comedian, a man who believed everything was a joke, including morality. In today's Watchmen character origins, we break down the mask of Edward Blake, America's smiling hitman. Warning, this story isn't black and white. It's blood-stained red and yellow. Edward Blake was never interested in being a hero. He didn't believe in ideals. He believed in survival, in chaos, in the brutal honesty of violence. He saw through the masks, through the patriotic speeches and superhero posturing. To him, everything was a farce. Wars were profit games, heroes were hypocrites, and peace was a temporary illusion. He didn't fight for justice. He fought because someone had to do the dirty work, and he was damn good at it. The blood on his hands wasn't a burden. It was a badge of realism. Blake understood the world wasn't broken. It was built this way. He laughed not out of joy, but because it was all too absurd to cry about. And when the system he served finally turned on him, he didn't plead for mercy. He just smiled, like he always did. The comedian's life was marked by scandal and shadow ops. He burned villages in Vietnam, worked secret missions for the US government. Blake's story is one of contradictions. He tried to rape Silk Spectre 1, yet mourned his mistakes in private. He mocked morality, yet wept when he realized Ozymandias' plan for mass murder. Maybe he wasn't heartless, just broken. The comedian was a mirror of the American empire. Powerful, hypocritical, and brutally efficient. His downfall wasn't just physical, it was philosophical. He knew the joke too well, and when the final punchline came, he couldn't laugh anymore. That's why Ozymandias had to silence him, because even monsters can tell the truth, and that truth was too dangerous to live. His death wasn't just murder, it was a warning. Edward Blake's story forces us to ask, if heroes reflect society, what does it say when the reflection is cracked, cruel, and grinning? Want more dark truths from the Watchmen universe? Subscribe for deep dives into characters like Rorschach, Ozymandias, and Silk Spectre. Truth, tragedy, power. From shadows to superpowers. More comic icons are coming soon.